I'm Josephine Dolley, a survivor from the Island Clinic Hospital. I'm 32 years of age because I feel that I was not going to reach the age 32 because I was afflicted with the virus. I lost my 3 kids, my husband, and everybody that knew in my family was dead because of that one condition of Ebola. It all started on August, the first week of August. By the 7th of August, one of my aunt lived. She's a late now, she died. So by the 8th to the 9th of August, she came down with the illness, which we felt it was just malaria or fever. But she was like hiding the symptom and was like tighter in the house. So we never knew actually how intensified the illness was because she was like hiding, taking some antibiotics. And by the time after 1 week, her husband, her twin, and 2 of her grandchildren got affected. Before we came to ourselves, the whole house got affected with the symptom of Ebola. That is how we sent for the quick impact team, the Ebola quick impact team, to come and take us. That is when they took us out and clinic, and one after another, everybody died, with the exception of me. My older son was Emmanuel, 19 years, and Augustine, who was 15 years, and my last son was Exodus, who was 11 years.
Is it possible for you to describe how do you feel and how is it losing your entire family and your children, your husband?
It's something that I really want to think about because I will tell you, just today I was checking school for these orphans where I can register them, and my mind ran on my own children that they are not part. I'm not searching for them anymore. I'm not looking for a good school anymore. Using my funds on another orphan instead of my children. But that is not a regret, but it's a very, very sad wound. I think through of my life, this wound can never be healed. It will always be there.
And you said that you live, some orphan children live with you.
Yeah. After I lost my 3 children at the center, there were also all of families that were taken along with us from Lo-Fi, Nimba, from various areas, and we were all there. And these kids also lost their parent, and the funds of location, they couldn't find who to take care of them. And because actually I was there when their parents died, so I was the same person taking care of them while we were still there after the death of their parents. So when I was about to graduate, actually I graduated before them, but I asked to stay and wait for them so that I can also bring them home and take them as my own children because they don't have anywhere to go.
So how many children do you have?
There are 6. There are 6 children.
So you adopted 6 children?
Yeah, I adopted 6 children.
And you don't know anything about them? You don't know their parents, and you're not related in any way?
No, we are not related. I knew the parents at the ETU, but I don't know much about them. I only saw them at the ETU. We were all together. We just chatted 1 or 2 times. But I don't know much about them. I don't know their family, related to them. We have tried, but like it seems not working.
And how is your daily life now?
Oh, blessed be to God. We actually survived by the grace of God. God is so good. Somehow, like I say, when we actually came, there are other people who bring their funds. And there are also good neighbors up to this time who help us in getting our daily bread.
So you lived in this house here?
Yeah, I live in this house. This is the house that was actually afflicted, and it's a commonly new house now. If you are looking for this place, they will ask you. You just tell them I'm looking for the Ebola house, and they will just bring you directly to the house.
And how many people lived in there?
We were 30, as I say. We were 30, and 29 died.
So sorry. And now, yeah, you said that some of the house, you rented some of the rooms, but actually you still live here. And who do you live with now?
Really, I stay all by myself because this is where my husband and kids left me. And reason being is that it's not like actually I want to stay there. It's like after I came from the ETU, there was no one to take me because they still have the fear and stigma up to this time. It's still on my back. There are stigma whenever I pass and people point. So the fear is stay there. But blessed be to God that at least the stigma is coming down little by little. People try to adjust themselves with me. And this is the house. I'm still in the house. But there are new renters we have in the house now. I'm the only old person in the house.
Are they scared of you?
No, not really. To be frank, they are not afraid of me. They come around me, especially for... It was at first when I just came, it was the community people who was afraid. They couldn't come. Even if they want to give you something, they will drop it at a distance and call you for it. But now it's not that anymore.
Is Liberia going to be free from Ebola?
That is what I pray for every day, because for one person to lose their entire family is a trauma for life. So whenever I get on my knees day and night, I also pray to God, although I'm a victim of Ebola, but let not another family be a victim. Help us that Ebola should get out of this land. Because I don't want to hear people dying, someone losing their family, because I'm feeling the pain. So I don't want to hear somebody else feeling the pain of loss. Many people, you see, at least some people is part of their family that have died. But for my case, it's everyone. So
what does give you the strength to continue?
What gave me the strength is that when I was at the ETU, I trusted God and I told him I was not going to die. Although I was ill, but I still believe I was not going to die, even when I lost my entire family and I survived. What gave me the strength more is that I want to live for my family. I want to be an example to them. I want for people to point out that I am a survivor, but I'm strong because God is with me. So I live up my life being strong every day, that I shouldn't drop, I shouldn't fail, I should stand firm for my family despite they are there, but I know they still lives in me, so that I decided to live for them.